welcome back to an episode of We Are in Spellforce 3. We're going to play the second campaign now. Onwards. Of course we go with the normal difficulty because, why not?
It's 44,447 SD. 2 years ago, a cult called the Purity of Light devastated Nortender, believing they would usher in the return of a benevolent god. A corporal named Tahar put an end to their doing. You're Erev, a former general of the Nortandian army. As you spent the past 12 years stationed in Empyria, a country far from your homeland, the Purity Wars passed you by. You don't mind. You had your own shadows to chase.
This here, in conjunction with the rest, is a nice buff, actually, perk. Increase your innate resistance. And, yeah, why not? I think we're going for a druid beguilement kind of thing. That's an interesting change. And we are mostly willpower, a little bit of constitution so we don't die. Okay. Alrighty, so now that we saved everything, took us a little while.
It's been 3 years since you lost your regiment and the Empyrian village, but the nightmares still haunt you. Night after night, you jolt awake, drenched in sweat, pulse hammering against your wrists. Even though your mind does its best to suppress and distort the memories, a part of you is aware that you probably deserve it. It's your fault. You know that much. But why? One day, you decide to see a dreamweaver in hopes of finding an answer. Probably a bunch of hogwash, but the drowning will clutch at a straw.
What is this? Where are we?
In your dream, Erev, as I told you. You allowed me to enter it so that I can help you.
Wait. This is the desert? But it looks nothing like the real place.
Because your mind is aware. This world is an interpretation of the events. To your dreaming self, it looks just like the real one. Now, tell me, what happened that day?
But I told you, I can't remember. My memory, it's all foggy, warped.
Even so, try.
There was a battle. The Dawn Reaper orcs had been terrorizing Empyria for years. This was Judgment Day. I was on my way to an outpost in the desert to meet my division.
Why are there those arrows? What's this? Chords of Thunder. Ah! Okay, so this is the combined ability, it seems. Very interesting. What is this?
Yes.
Explore the dream. Search the creature. What creature? Oh, there. Insert the keystone socket. How do we do this? Ah, the other one. This
What are
thing.
these? The portals?
Anchor points. Every portal you traverse represents a step deeper down into your memory. That you were able to activate this one is a good sign.
I don't think I ever saw these in my normal dreams.
As I said, this is because you're aware of the fact that you're dreaming. The portals are part of your mind's abstract representation of the events.
I see.
What do we have here?
Almost got
Creatures? What are they?
Symbols of your struggle. Just continue, General. Your memories will return the deeper you go.
Interesting.
The first enemies defeated. So we got 30 of
What's
these.
this? This way.
Wait, I think I remember something. I went to some kind of shrine and there was someone I was supposed to meet.
Who? Remember, Erev. Who was it that you met?
A local, I think? A villager. Let me try to remember.
Out of the way.
It's also an interesting tutorial. You're just going through the stages of how the game works. But should you?
General Erev, that's you, isn't it?
Yes. Are you the guide from Kaval?
Yes, Taba Sagewa. The mayor said the orcs are headed for our village. Is that true?
A small horde, yes. but they won't arrive before nightfall, and we can handle them. My division and I are gonna protect you.
Oh, Guardians. So it's true. Why, though? Why would they attack us? We're just a small village.
I don't know. Maybe to stir up the rural population. Either way, Colonel Rickus, my second-in-command, is already on his way to the village to set up defenses. We'll stop by our outpost to gather the rest of my division. Follow me.
Of course. And General, I would like you to have this. It's a present from us, the people of Kaval. You know, as a token of thanks.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Yeah, we have to click on this. More focus, more better. Yes, more health, also more better. But Empyrian charm.
What present? What did she mean?
We can click on this. As like, open the Godstone. And then I could go to this one.
I'm
Yeah.
listening.
You have to actually open those things like a Stargate.
Interesting.
Guardians, these were Dawn Reapers. How can they be so close to the village already?
Probably just a scouting troop. Let's push on.
General, there you are. We were starting to get worried. Mother?
Kiran, what are you doing here?
He's serving in my division.
Oh, so you're the Nortandian general my son is always rhapsodizing about. I had no idea.
Mother?
It's fine. Colonel, what's your status? Rickus already went ahead to the village and we should follow as soon as possible.
Well, we would be ready to leave, but there are two problems. First of all, we recently received a report from an Empyrean scout that conflicts with our own information. Apparently the horde heading for Kaval is much larger than we thought. It's probably not my place to say, but maybe we should ask General Karos for help?
No. Kaval's situated on a plateau, so it's easy to defend.
But isn't it...
What's the second problem?
Well, there's a detail of orcs a couple of miles north from here. They're blocking the path to Kaval.
Another scouting group, probably. All right, let everyone know I'm taking command.
Yes, sir.
Well then, let me summarize. You were traveling with an Empyrean local named Tava, and were bound for her village Kaval, which you suspected the orcs were going to attack that very night. Most of your troops were already there, and you were about to follow.
Yes, and we had to take out an orcish scouting party to get there.
Okay. So we need a woodcutter. Woodcutters. Q for woodcutting.
This reminds me, how come Nortander has a military presence in Empyria? I've been wondering about that ever since you came here.
It's a token of friendship between our kingdoms. Our country has been struggling with the Dawn Reapers for quite some time now. And when our queen offered to help, the Emperor accepted it.
I understand.
What do you
U
need?
for units. Makes sense. And U for units gets me all units.
What is it?
Including the heroes. Very interesting. So if you want to get the whole army involved, that's pretty neat. Is there a way to get a higher zoom level? It kind of feels very weird looking at it from up close. Whoa! A magical bridge. Very interesting.
Would you like to push for a change?
Okay, let's just focus it down. Let's hope it works. And there we go.
The first battle, yes. That's when things get muddy. Well done. Now let's not waste any more time. Colonel, let everyone know we're making for Kaval. I want...
General Arev. General Arev?
Who are you?
Private Rogel. I'm the scout. There are 2 more orcish troops in the area, and they're headed for this outpost. We're just about to leave for Kaval.
And they'll notice our trail and ambush us from behind. Damn it. Rickus is waiting for my orders. All right. Colonel, you deal with the orcs around here. I'll go on ahead to Kaval.
Alone? But what if they find you?
What about the path through the jungle? The secret one. I could show him the way.
It's still dangerous. For both of you.
I appreciate your concern, Colonel, but I need to be there to lead the defense. Take care of the orcs, then follow.
Of course, General. Forgive me. I didn't mean to overstep my bounds. Tiara, watch over both of you.
Be careful, son. Oh, I'm proud of you.
And And there goes all of the military.
General, don't be angry with my son for being so stubborn. He's always been like that. A head to crush trolls with.
It's all right. He has a strong will. That's one of the reasons I promoted him.
This way.
What? What's this? Why can't we go on? That's when my memory fades.
Why? Because you're a coward, Era. Isn't it obvious? Because you're running from the truth.
What the hell are you talking about? We need to catch up to Colonel Rickus or else...
Oh, we did catch up with your Colonel, General. We did catch up. And then you killed us. Now come on, don't look at me like that. I know you're trying to forget, but it doesn't work that way. We can bury the corpses of our little secrets, but sooner or later, we start smelling the rot. Why do you think you come here every night? You're looking for forgiveness. But guess what, Eric? There is none for people like you. So wake up, General. Inside, you're as dead as we are. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up!
A nightmare. Unbelievable. Until then, like and subscribe and ta-ta.